Congressman Jim Moylan says now might be an opportune time to get Washington to actually increase the amount of compact impact reimbursement. The State Department has been negotiating the renewal of the compact with the Federated States of Micronesia at a time when the FSM's geopolitical importance has never been higher.
Probably one of the reasons that didn't include COFA funding from the president, because the 20-year contract will be over this fiscal year. So we don't know, the president doesn't know the amounts possible. But whose responsibility is it to give the funding? That's Congress's responsibility.
Congress controls the purse strings, and there are a number of members whose jurisdictions are impacted by migration from the freely associated states. There's Guam, the CNMI, and Hawaii, and even Arkansas, the home state of Congressman Bruce Westerman, who happens to chair the Committee on Natural Resources, which has oversight of the insular areas.
This conversation has started even before I got to D.C., shortly after the election, with the assistance through the governor's office, through Carlotta Leon Guerrero, coming over to us, explaining us the difficulties that they're having and what we want to do. Shortly after we got to D.C., we met with Congressman Ed Case, and we also met with Congressman Kalili, too, to combine our efforts to see how we can come together to get this funding that we desperately need.
Guam has been one of the most impacted jurisdictions. A legislative resolution points out that the FAS community has grown to more than 30,000. Guam has sought reimbursement for hundreds of millions of dollars over the last 20 years of the compact to pay for health, education, and safety impacts. But Washington has appropriated only as much as $30 million a year, to be shared by all.
Yes, we'll push for a much higher amount, and that's through the negotiations that I'll have to do with our other Congress members too.
Moylan was not yet ready to say how much more, though. He says it's a much longer process in the U.S. Congress. Nestor Lecanto, KUAM News.